Okay, welcome to battles number 2, 3, and 4 of my X and Y. Um, I'm still new to this game because I haven't really played it too much. I'm still getting used to Mega Evolutions and all that garbage. I am a little buzzed because I have been drinking. Um, so excuse whatever happens in this narration. Anyway, he starts with Typhlosion, I start with Electros. He goes straight for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't know why, because not too many Electroses I know run physical set unless they're using Coil. But I don't really run that set because it's too predictable. Though I think specials are predictable now too. Anyway, I hit it with a Thunderbolt and it did half. So I know that Typhlosion's not too much of a threat. I'm just gonna go for a second Thunderbolt to take it out. He went for Sunny Day just to set up the 8-turn Sun. I'm guessing that thing had a Heat Rock. But anyway, his Typhlosion's gone. He goes out into the Blaziken now. Obviously, the Blaziken is Speed Boost. That's the only kind of Blaziken that's run these days. He's gonna end up Mega Evolving it. So now it's become a bit of a threat. He's gonna go for the Protect, obviously. But this Electros is purely attacking with an Assault Vest, so there's not really much I can do. I could have switched out, but I did not see the point in it. I could have actually went into Salamence without any scare. Unless, of course, he had Stone Edge, but I'm pretty sure Salamence could have taken a Stone Edge anyway. But he goes for the Flare Blitz with the Sun. That's definitely going to be able to take Electros out, especially since the EV spread is pretty much half and half here. Anyway, he gets the speed boost after hitting me with the Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz recoil doesn't do much to that Blaziken because there wasn't much health for Electros anyway. So I go into my Ments. This is my, of course, custom-made Ments. EV spread everywhere. Can take pretty much any attack except for a Stab Ice move. Other than that, it can even take Ice type attacks, but just barely survive them. But anyway, he hits me with Rock Slide, does absolutely nothing, and I managed to knock it out with an Earthquake. I had no worry about the Focus Sash since he Flare Blitzed right away. So now he goes into his last Pokemon, which is a Emboar. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, hoping that it would take it out, though chances are it's not, which it doesn't. And he's going to get the Lychee Berry boost. Now he's going to hit me with a Flare Blitz of his own. That's going to take my Salamence out, unfortunately. I think it would have survived if he didn't get that critical hit, because Mence has taken Emboar's Flare Blitzes before. I haven't tested it with a Reckless Emboar yet, though I don't think that's been released, though I have been seeing them running around on Wi-Fi, which left me to believe that some of them actually hacked him through. But anyway, let's move on to the second battle. Second battle. This guy I can describe in 2 words. Total faggot. Anyway, let's just get on with it here. Now, I did play very sloppily in this battle. Very, very sloppily. I made moves that, after I thought about it, it was just pathetic. Anyway, I started with my Gengar. They started with a, excuse me, Exneus. He's gonna hit me with a Boom Blast as I set up my substitute. Now, everybody runs those special type Gengars that are a nuisance. Me, I like to take a totally different approach with my Pokemon. I don't like running those normal common sets. This is a physical Gengar. You guys have seen it before. This one's a bit modified because Focus Punch is not allowed in the 5th and 6th gen. Though I am going to probably breed a 4th gen and transfer it over. Now, I'm just constantly attacking with Shadow Punch and Ice Punch. Shadow Punch did nothing, so I was going with Ice Punch, trying to get the freeze. I know it's a gay tactic, but it's the only thing I can really do against this Exneus. I could have switched, but I did not want to take the chance of getting any of my Pokemon injured, so I just kept, whoops, yeah, I accidentally moved the camera when I went to get something. But anyway, I hit it with a second Ice Punch, does nothing. He hits me with a Horn Leech. Unfortunately, Gengar is going to go down. So I go into my Levany now. Here I make the stupidest move possible. I thought that that thing was actually weak against bug types. I don't know why, so I went for the Bug Bite, which wasted an entire turn on Levany. Levany could have probably 2-hit KO'd that thing if I went for Leaf Blade, but Unfortunately, I was not thinking at all when I made my move, so I end up losing Levany, which was a very bad sacrifice on my side. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So I'm really not looking good in this battle. I go into my Starmie, which is my last Pokemon, unfortunately. I'm going to hit it with Surf. Surf is definitely going to be enough to take it out, especially since it's down to its last sliver of health. So Xneas is finally gone, but I still have 2 Pokemon to worry about. So he goes into Darkrai. I'm going to hit that bastard with a Surf because I know Dark Void is coming and hope that it knocks it out. Unfortunately, it does not, but he misses the Dark Void, which is unfortunate for him, but it's well deserved because he's a fruitcake for running a Darkrai on his team in the first place. So Darkrai goes down from a Surf, and he's going to go into his last one, which is Blaziken. Of course, the Mega Ring is going to activate. It's another one of those stupid speed boost Blazikens. I'm going to hit it with a Psyshock. I don't know why I went for Psyshock. I should have went for the Surf. Maybe Surf would have actually killed it. It does manage to survive, and he's going to go for the Sky Uppercut. Why he went for the Sky Uppercut, I have no frickin' clue. I guess he did not know that Starmie was part Psychic, but he's going to go for the Rock Slide now. I thought that would actually kill me, but it turns out that it doesn't do really anything to Starmie. He doesn't get the flinch, and I'm able to come back from this battle, hitting it with a Surf and knocking it out. So, I narrowly escaped defeat in that battle, which is good because I hate losing against Ubers. So anyway, we've got one more battle for you. This one is pretty decent. He doesn't have too many Ubers to worry about. Of course, all he's got is that Zygarde, but I'm not really afraid of it. So he sends out the Zygarde, of course. I go for the Gengar. I'm going to set up my substitute just to see what the Zygarde is going to do. And he ends up going for a Dragon Dance, which could help him, can't help him, I don't know. I've never really seen a Zygarde in battle. Anyway, I'm going to start going for the Ice Punch since it's time 4 effective. Usually this Gengar is supposed to be run with a Lychee Berry, but I have to use Black Sludge since I didn't grow the Lychee Berry yet. Speaking of which, I actually have to check my berry plants in a few minutes. But Ice Punch does a good chunk to it. He's going to withdraw the Zygarde now. I was going to go for the Ice Punch for the kill. Of course, I should have predicted the switch coming, and he goes into Aegislash now, which is going to take my Ice Punch very well due to its partial steel typing. Now, I was thinking that King's Shield might be coming this turn, but I think I still went for the attack. Yeah, I went for the Shadow Punch just to get some damage on that thing. Even if I took the attack drop, I would still be alright. He goes for the Swords Dance just to set up his Aegislash. Now he's going to go for the King's Shield, but I didn't want to swap out. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I remember why now. I wanted Gengar to try and sweep this guy. It would have been nice to have a physical Gengar sweep. But I took a very harsh attack drop due to King's Shield. I'm going to hit it with Shadow Punch, and it's going to just survive it because of the King's Shield. Now he's going to go with the stance change, going for a Shadow Sneak. Oh no, he went for the Sacred Sword. I jumped a turn ahead. Maybe that was a misclick because everybody knows that you can't hit a Gengar with Sacred Sword. But anyway, he breaks my sub now. I'm going to drop another sub. Why the hell did I go for the sub? Ah, screw it. Anyway, he's going to go for another Shadow Sneak. I'm just going to go straight away for the Shadow Punch since I already know that he was just going to break my substitute. And there's really no point in saving Gengar anymore. Even though I wanted the sweep, I know Gengar is most likely going to go down, so I might as well go on the offensive while I still can. So anyway, this Aegislash goes down. He's going to go right back into the Zygarde. Do I set up the substitute, or do I just go straight away for the Ice Punch? Oh, I set up the substitute. Alright, so the sub is down. He's going to go for the Earthquake. Why he went for the Earthquake, who the hell knows? Maybe he was thinking I'd Mega Evolve, which wouldn't make much sense because he should have seen the Black Sludge activating. Maybe he just didn't know that Gengar had Levitate, but he takes an Ice Punch, ends up going down to it. The crit, did it matter? I don't know. So now he goes into his final Pokemon, which is Garchomp, which is going to now Mega Evolve into Mega Garchomp. Uh, I don't know if it's still got the 4-time weakness to Ice. I'm guessing not. I don't really know the typing of Mega Garchomp. I'm still looking into all this Mega Evolution garbage. But anyway, I hit it with Ice Punch. It does a decent chunk. He's going to go for the Draco Meteor, which is of course going to break my sub. If I didn't have that substitute up, that definitely would have wiped me out. I kept going for the substitute, just hoping for a miss or a decent enough drop on a special attack. I didn't know if this was a mixed or just fully special, but after seeing Dragon Rush, I definitely knew that it was a mixed type. He got really lucky with that Dragon Rush hit. I never hit with Dragon Rush when it comes to it. But anyway, I'm just going to keep setting up the substitute with Gengar, hoping for a miss, just to Ice Punch the bastard. He hits with another Draco Meteor. It's still strong enough to break my substitute, so I can't really do much. I only have enough energy for one more sub. If this sub gets broken, I'm going to just have to go on the offensive with Gengar, which I was hoping I didn't have to, because I really wanted that Gengar sweep. So I throw my last sub in, and unfortunately it's going to break to a Stone Edge. He's using a lot of inaccurate moves. That's a pretty bad matchup with him. But anyway, since I have nothing left, I'm just going to go straight away for the Ice Punch. It's not going to be enough, but I do get the freeze, which doesn't even matter because he thaws out next turn. And he's going to hit me with a Stone Edge, unfortunately taking out my Gengar, which stops the physical Gengar sweep dead in its tracks. But I definitely can take him out with my Levany. I'm just going to go straight for the Leaf Blade since I know that it's going to be enough to take it out. And that's going to pretty much wrap up this game. So I hope you enjoyed these 3 battles. I know the narration probably wasn't as good, but until next time, I'll see you guys for my next couple battles.